Oh my God, I literally cannot believe what I'm about to tell you. This is something that's been bubbling under the surface for months. And now, in January 2026, it's about to explode into reality. A trade scenario so insane, so unbelievable, that your mind will be blown to bits. I'm shaking right now just thinking about it, and trust me, what you're about to hear is straight-up facts. No fiction, no rumors, just pure, raw, explosive truth. This isn't some clickbait nonsense. This is the real deal. And if you're a die-hard 49ers fan or just a fanatic NFL lover, you're about to witness a game-changing revelation that will shake the foundation of the league. But hold on tight. There's a secret even bigger than what I'm about to tell you, and you need to stay tuned because the best part is yet to come. Now I need you to do one thing right now. Smash that subscribe button, hit the like, and activate that bell. Why? Because if you think what I'm about to reveal is crazy, wait until you see what I've got planned for you. This isn't for the casual fans. This is for the true insiders, the ones who know that in the NFL, nothing is impossible. If you're tired of the same old, and want to be the first to catch the news that nobody else dares to say out loud, then get ready. Because what I'm about to say will make your jaw drop, your heart race, and your mind spin. Today, I'm diving deep into a behind-the-scenes, ultra-secret negotiation that's been happening right under everyone's noses. A trade so bold, so unprecedented, that it could redefine the future of the 49ers and send shockwaves through the league. And at the center of this storm, none other than Trey Pipkins III? Yes, the incredible offensive tackle from the Los Angeles Chargers, a guy who, till now, most fans considered just a solid role player, but who is about to become the hottest name in NFL trade history. But why? Why would the San Francisco 49ers, a team so committed to homegrown talent, so obsessed with building around their elite roster, suddenly want him? What could possibly justify giving up draft picks, cap space, and risking chemistry just for a guy like Pipkins? And more importantly, what does it mean for not just the 49ers, but the entire league? Because mark my words, this is more than just a trade. It's an evolution, a revolution, a statement to everyone that San Francisco is about to take their Super Bowl dreams to a level you've never seen before. Now, before I spill the entire story, let me take you back in time to understand the magnitude of what's happening right now. Because this is not a coincidence. This is carefully crafted, meticulously planned, and executed with military precision. It's a high-stakes game of chess with billions of dollars, legendary egos, and a dynasty on the line. And if you're not paying close attention, you're going to miss the biggest comebacks, the most jaw-dropping plays, and a future that's being reshaped before your very eyes. So gear up, because what I'm about to reveal will change everything you thought you knew about the NFL. All right, now here's the deal. If you're a true 49ers fanatic, if your blood runs red and gold, if you felt the pain of near misses, heartbreaks, and unreal expectations, then listen closely. This is the moment you've been waiting for. That feeling of disappointment, of what if, is about to turn into pure, unfiltered excitement. Because what I'm about to say isn't just a pipe dream, it's a real possibility, a future that could be written in the history books. And it involves none other than Trey Pipkins III, a guy who's been quietly rising through the ranks, a guy whose raw potential has been overlooked by many, but who's now on the verge of becoming a superstar. Imagine this: Trey Pipkins III, the towering 6'6", 307-pound offensive tackle from Apple Valley, Minnesota, the guy who's been battling in the trenches for the Chargers for 6 seasons, finally making the leap to the 49ers. Think about it, the perfect fit, a guy with raw tools, athleticism, and a hunger to prove himself on the biggest stage. Remember the games where he was unstoppable, the moments where he held his ground against some of the league's fiercest pass rushers like T.J. Watt or Micah Parsons. That's the kind of player the 49ers are about to bring into the fold. And let me tell you, this isn't just about filling a roster spot. It's about upgrading their entire offensive line, about giving Brock Purdy and the entire offense a new level of protection, a new spark that could propel them to that elusive Super Bowl. But what makes this trade so special? Why Pipkins? Well, here's the dirty little secret. The Chargers, as of January 2026, are in a total rebuild mode. They're looking to cut costs, clear cap space, and build around Justin Herbert's successor. Trey Pipkins, at 29, is a free agent after this season, and the Chargers are eyeing a new direction with younger talent and draft picks. They're willing to part ways with him if the price is right. Meanwhile, the 49ers have been scouting him closely all season long, watching his film, analyzing his improvement, and dreaming of what he could do in a system designed by Kyle Shanahan. A guy who loves versatile, athletic blockers who can move in space, pull, and execute zone runs with precision. Can you picture the instant impact? Pipkins in the 49ers system, protecting the franchise quarterback, sealing the edges, and creating running lanes for McCaffrey and Mason. The sight of him pancaking defenders, celebrating big plays, and becoming a key figure in that offensive juggernaut, it's nothing short of spectacular. It's the kind of move that makes the entire league stop and wonder, how did San Francisco pull off this masterstroke? And the fallout? Oh, it gets even crazier. Rumors swirling in league circles say that the 49ers are willing to send a mid-round pick, maybe a third or a second, plus some sweeteners if needed, to get Pipkins signed and in uniform by late February. They're willing to make a splash, a statement move that screams, "We're all in for 2026. Imagine the headlines. 49ers acquire elite OT to chase Lombardi's legacy. Shanahan's secret weapon revealed, and Pipkins, the missing piece in the Super Bowl puzzle. That's the kind of impact we're talking about. Now I want you to think about this. What if this isn't just a one-season fix? What if Pipkins, with his raw talent, his relentless drive, and his hunger to be recognized as one of the league's best, becomes the cornerstone of the 49ers, offensive line for the next decade? Think about the dynasty they could build. Think about the championships that could be won. Think about how this move could define the next era of NFL greatness, a true shift in power. But hold on, it doesn't stop there. Because in my mind, this trade is not just about filling a roster spot. It's about signaling a mindset. The 49ers are saying loud and clear, "We're not here to just compete, we're here to dominate." They see the potential in Pipkins, the kind of raw, unpolished greatness that Kyle Shanahan can mold into something legendary. Imagine Brock Purdy's face lighting up when he sees Pipkins gobbling up the pass rush. Imagine the roaring crowd, the epic celebrations, the social media explosion when the news drops. This is the kind of move that turns a good team into an unstoppable force. And just think about the rivalries this will ignite. The Seahawks, the Rams, the Cardinals, they all know that the 49ers are making a statement. They're saying, "We're stronger, faster, better, and we have the secret weapon you'll never see coming." The league is watching, trembling, knowing that San Francisco's next chapter is about to be written in fire and steel. And at the heart of it, Trey Pipkins, a guy who's about to go from underdog to superstar. But let's go deeper. Let's talk about what he brings emotionally. You see, football isn't just about stats and measurables, it's about heart, grit, and resilience. Pipkins has faced adversity since his college days at Sioux Falls, overcoming doubts, injuries, and skepticism about his raw talent. Now, at 29, he's hungry for redemption, for recognition, for glory. He's a leader in the locker room, a fighter who's been through the trenches, and a guy who's desperate to prove that he belongs among the league's elite. Can you imagine the connection he'll have with the 49ers fans? The story of the Minnesota kid who rose from Division II greatness, battling against odds, finally getting his shot with a powerhouse like San Francisco. That's a Hollywood script in the making. That's a story that will inspire generations. And the fans, they'll embrace him like family. They'll chant his name with pride, wear his jersey, and rally behind him in every game. Because they'll see in Pipkins a symbol of resilience, of never giving up, of fighting for every inch. And what about the locker room? You know that Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are already imagining the locker room scene, guys like Bosa, Warner, and Ayuk welcoming him with open arms, knowing that he's the missing piece, the guy who will push everyone to be better, stronger, faster. That unity, that brotherhood, will be the secret sauce that propels this team to new heights. The NFL is a league of legends, and Pipkins is about to become a legend if this trade happens. So, my fellow fans, if you're feeling the adrenaline right now, if your heart is pounding and your mind races with visions of Lombardi trophies, then do me a favor, smash that like button like it's your team's championship trophy. Share this video with every Niner fanatic you know because this isn't just a rumor. This is the beginning of the greatest NFL story of 2026. The moment the 49ers pull off this trade, everything changes. The league will never be the same. The future. It's bright, it's bold, and it's terrifying for every rival out there. Because in the end, it's not just about getting a player, it's about rewriting history. It's about claiming your destiny. And trust me, this move with Trey Pipkins III might just be the spark that ignites the next biggest dynasty the NFL has ever seen. Are you ready for what's coming? Because I sure am. The countdown has begun. And when it hits 0, the NFL will never be the same again. Stay tuned, because what I'm about to reveal next is even more outrageous, more shocking, and more incredible than anything I've said so far. The best is yet to come. And I promise you, it will blow your mind. Remember, this isn't just a game, it's a war. And the San Francisco 49ers are about to strike, with Trey Pipkins III leading the charge into NFL immortality.